everyone, welcome to Dark Fae Tarot. You are joining me on the end of another cool but at least pleasant and bright evening in Brussels. Welcome to new subscribers, welcome back to those who already know me. So today is just a very simple walkthrough, and of course it is of the Modern Love Tarot by Ethony. This is exploring the many facets of love. This is an independent creation and it is going out of print. So if you're interested in this tarot, I would suggest hurrying, because of course we are down to apparently the final copies. Now this has been around since I think it was 2019 or earlier even, I could be wrong. So it has been a huge phenomenal hit. I do know many people were very sad when they heard that it was going out of print, but you know, that's the choice of the creator. I just want to say that I'm so glad I snapped up a copy. I purchased mine from Amazon US, where Ethony does have a store. So it is possible to purchase it from Amazon US and have it shipped over via Amazon to wherever you're living in Europe. So hopefully that helps anyone who is interested in this deck. Otherwise, perhaps it might be available at a local independent boutique. So this is a 78 card deck, and it says at the back here, it says, the cards in the Modern Love Tarot represent love in all of its glory, including diverse representations of family, love, and people. This deck can help people navigate their relationships with themselves and the people they love in their lives, whether they need help healing from past relationships, navigating current ones, or finding a new lasting new one. So I really, I'm someone that, just to be really upfront, I don't do that much people decks. I say that in inverted commas. I'm not really a people deck person. You know, if you see some of the decks that I like whether it's the Herb Crafters or the Foraxa, we're looking at magical creatures and plants and stuff like that. I mean, like, let's be clear. So this is a little bit out of my comfort zone, but something called me to it. Something said to open my heart to it, which is just so strange, but it did say that. And anyway, I'll go a little bit further into that. So let's get into the cards. Perhaps that would be nice, right? So here we flip it open, and this is the inside of the deck, which I just want to say is just so luscious. The feel, by the way, is this rose petal soft feel, which is lovely. It's very quality. And this is the guidebook inside, which I'm going to take out carefully. It is a chunky, meaty guidebook. There you go. There you get an idea of it. It's a chunky whopper of a guidebook. We also get an interview spread, which I just love. And there's also a note from Ethony, so I'm going to have a look at that in a moment as well. So yeah, beautifully packaged, beautifully made. This is lovely and soft. It says, love is beautiful in all its forms, which I really love. And then this is a note from Ethony, thanking the buyer for their support, which is always lovely. So I'm going to put that here, which I think is a lovely card to have there. And these are the backs, and we've all seen the backs in videos, but I just have to show them again. They have this beautiful magenta look. If you just hold on a moment, let me see if I switch off an extra light, because I just realized it might not be giving you the best. Hold on a moment. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Perhaps that's better in lighting. Thank you for bearing with me. So I don't start again, but there you go. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. You can see now, that is gorgeous. Pink is like my favorite color. I'm sorry, I'm such a pinky girl. And I love pink and pink and gold. I mean, come on, and just look at the design there. So anyway, gilded. I'm not sure what the GSM is. I think it's about 300. It's good quality. I'm going to say that. So we get an interview spread. I'm going to put that to the side now. And this is where we start off, right? And yeah, so I think that's a great way to start off. And yeah, let's just go through them. And the details in this deck are wonderful. Now, why did I pick this deck? I think I'm just going to babble a little bit as we go through it. So I picked this deck because I was really drawn to working with decks recently, which do have a community, have people, they have depictions, right? And I just thought, I think it's good for me to work with that. I think I need to extend myself a little bit. That's what it's about. And so, yeah, I heard so much good stuff about this deck. Look at the High Priestess. Let's go back a second. Hold on a second. I'm messing it already up. Sorry. First of all, jog that. Let's look at the Fool. I mean, isn't that a wonderful Fool? Because they're kind of like on their knee, and they're praying for help. I mean, it's just kind of like, you know, somebody opening themselves up to love. That's what it looks like, actually. The Magician, she was very powerful. And here comes our High Priestess. Now, I love that. I love the age diversity. Here's the Empress card. Very, very powerful. I love that we just have different ethnicities, different depictions. I love the Emperor on a chessboard. It's one of my favorite always. There's another Emperor on a chessboard as well that I really like in another deck. Yeah, I really like that look. Here's our Hierophant. Again, this is a different take on a Hierophant. So yeah, and here's the Lover's card. So yeah, one of the things that I really love about this deck is, I have to say, the front of the box. I have to say that. It's always drawn me. I just think it's beautiful. And yeah, I'm just so glad that actually I did buy this deck, because I love this card. I mean, I bought the deck for one card. No, that's not true. But it is a beautiful card. Here's our Chariot. So yeah, I've just heard so much good stuff about people using this deck, having excellent readings, feeling really held, feeling loved, feeling seen. I really like the fact that it is love in different depictions, as already we've seen. Here's our Hermit. So yeah, and you know, we can place ourselves in this deck. The Wheel of Fortune, and here's a Justice card. I love that, you know, because they're going to mediation. Something's not working out there. Fairness. The Hanged Man or the Hanged One. I like that. He's more relaxed rather than hung. Death. A beautiful Death card with the butterflies. Temperance. Yeah, I really found this as an interesting as a balance card. And just, you know, finding like the moderation and just the right amount and this family feel. I like the Devil here. We see what's going on here with domination, subjugation. The Tower. I like this Tower card because actually I feel it's a little bit more of the old-fashioned kind, and I like that. I like that there's a little bit harking back to what would have been more traditional kind of Tower moment because of the way he's dressed and so forth. At the same time, we don't have people falling out and all of that stuff. That looks like a figure in there. Isn't that interesting? Oh. Yeah. Here's our star. Beautiful. You know, looking at the night sky and just spotting all these constellations. Here's our moon. I like that we do have a wolf and a dog. I always like that when we have both. She's resting. Here comes the sun. Bit more traditional. And here's our Judgment card. This is different. This is like helping us out of that space where we're in the box, basically. Our awakening. And here's our World card. And you'll see here that we have the signs of the fixed houses there for the depictions. Okay, here's the Ace of Cups. An interesting ace with that heart there. Two of Cups, we see, I like the fact that we have a mixed couple, and then on top of that, they are not young. I love that. It's like a well-worn love. Three of Cups, a lot of fun there. Four of Cups, here she looks a little bit sad. Here's our Five of Cups. This is beautiful. Six of Cups. Oh, look at that. She's seeing her younger self. Seven of Cups. I like this. I like the way it's been depicted with all the different people around there. Here's our Eight of Cups. Moving on. And here's our Nine of Cups, wishes fulfilled, feeling that joy. I love this Ten of Cups. I remember seeing this and I love the balloons and it's very joyous. Here's our Page of Cups. Again, I really like the innocence in this card. Here's our Knight. Interesting Knight. Modern, very modern. And here's our Queen of Cups. That's different too. I like that. I like that she's not on this throne. I like that she's resting on the rocks and enjoying her drink. The cup is open here. Shells. Here's our King of Cups, sailing away on the voyage, looking very rested and calm and at ease on the seas. That rhymes. Ace of Swords, nicely done there with the books. Two of Swords, crossed. Interesting take. I haven't read the guidebook on all this. Here's our Three of Swords. I like that one. It's the original depiction, but a little bit different, and I like that. Four of Swords, resting in a love dinghy. Five of Swords. I really found this very, very powerful the first time I looked at this deck. Oh, wow. And here they are looking happy, right, on the wall. And there you see the reality of it. Just, yeah, no one's winning. Six of Swords, moving forward. Really like that. Seven, escaping, trying to get away with something. Here's our Eight of Swords, trapped. She could just make her way out of there very easily, I think. And here's our Nine of Swords. Burning letters by the looks of it. Burning love letters. Interesting. So here's our Ten of Swords. I didn't understand it. Oh yeah, here it is. Now I get it. It's all over. Divorce certificate. Yeah, it's over. Page of Swords. I like this. I like the kite. The birds, his smile. Here's our Knight of Swords. I do like that the knights, this knight is a woman. I do like that actually. Yeah, I love the horse here. Beautifully done. And here's our Queen of Swords. Oh, I love this. I love the Queen of Swords the first time around as well when I saw this. Like, yeah. She's really commanding the air there. So here's our King of Swords. This is interesting. I feel like he's a delivery guy. That's what I feel like. Here's our Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Seeds coming to fruition already. Two of Pentacles, bouncing things. Three, building. Bit different from the Three of Swords, right, in the other one. Now they're bringing things together, or even the Justice card here, they're working together. Here's our Four of Pentacles, holding on, and yeah, it's an interesting take actually. I'll need to read that. Here's our Five of Pentacles. I loved this Five of Pentacles because I found it so moving and so clever. So, so clever. Yeah. Here's our Six. This beautiful exchange of love and exchange of wealth and generosity. Seven of Pentacles, waiting. Here's our Eight of Pentacles, working together, working to make this relationship. Again, the diversity in this deck does stand out. Beautiful Nine of Pentacles, love this one. Just her joy and basking in everything that she's worked for and she's made possible. I like this Ten of Pentacles. this really actually, I got a bit emotional the first time I saw it because it brought back memories, you know, of we are loved and yeah. Page of Pentacles. So cute. Can't help there. Tree house and everything. Knight of Pentacles again. I like the fact that this knight is female. I like that she's on a bike and she's gathered all her flowers and bouquet and food and all that. Horse there resting. Queen of Pentacles, beautiful Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. All those lovely jars at the back and everything. Oh, yeah. King of Pentacles. Yeah, he looks like he's dedicated. He knows what he's doing. Love the chair there. Yeah, really well done. Okay, here's our wands. Ace of Wands. Beautifully done again. I love the ribbons. I love the bouquet there. Two of Wands. Yeah. It's such a relaxed deck. Three of Wands. I love this. This is kind of like, you know, very real. Love the Four of Wands. I sent a photo of this actually to one of my tarot shoot friends because this is the first time where I have Four of Wands that actually depicts my ethnicity, basically. So it's wonderful to see that actually. I've never seen that before, so it's wonderful. I love that. I have so many clothes like that, so it's just really like, yeah, touching. Five of Wands. I like that. They're not going anywhere. Six of Wands. He's a winner. Seven. The Defense. Eight of Wands. I saw so many images like this during the whole millennial era, so it's quite interesting. This has very millennial vibes for me. The Eight of Wands. Movement. Nine. This is interesting. It's like the final straw by the looks of it. A bit of, yeah, love that is really trying. Ten of Wands. She's definitely overdoing it there. Here's our Page of Wands, which I thought was so sweet. Oh, that's so sweet. She's like fighting her battles. I love that. Here's our Knight of Wands. Beautiful. I like that. He's like, looks like it's like the Grand Canyon or something. Here's our Queen of Wands. I like that. She's a young queen. Beautiful. Again, diversity. I love the tattoo there with the cat and the sunflower, and yeah, just the nod and the fact that she's lifting weights. Yes, strong woman. And here's our King of Wands. Again, very original in terms of depiction. Okay, so this is very modern. So let's look at one of the guidebook entries. We're 18 minutes in, so yeah, let's look at one of the guidebook entries. I'm not going to shuffle it right now because I want to keep it in order. So I'm just going to randomly open it and see what we get. We'll get the Page of Cups. Let's look at the Page of Cups. Put this to the side here for a moment. And this is the guidebook. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, we get quite a bit. But what do we have for the Page of Cups? So for each one of them, yeah. So each one of them, we get a general love meaning, a single and loving it meaning, ready for love or dating meaning, committed relationship, struggling relationship, and the end. So this is quite a lot. So I'm not sure if I can read out all of it, but let's read one of these. Let's look up for people ready for love or dating up here. It says, this is it, the sign that you have been waiting for. Time to get back out there. Lean into flirty texting and don't be afraid to be your 100% authentic self when dating. Communicate clearly what you want and need in a relationship to your dates and out into the universe. So yeah, I just love that, you know, it's just a little bit of guidance. General love, meaning it says the Page of Cups is all about communication through the heart. You may find yourself really into writing poetry about love or reading romance books. Maybe you're finally ready to tell your crush that you have the hots for them. This card is about raw, simple emotions that don't need to be overanalyzed, just felt and honored for what they are. So yeah, you just get so much for each of them. And I just think that that's so well done. And, you know, Ethony's guidebook will have spreads at the beginning and an introduction, of course, and just lots in there. Ooh, just shook that, sorry. So yeah, there is a lot in there. Finally, what I just quickly wanted to share was, you know, my thoughts. I wrote this. Don't know if it makes sense to share it, but I'll have a quick look again. You know, I wrote a little bit about, what's the day? Yeah, yesterday's dead. You know, what I felt about this deck when I was looking at it initially, and what I thought when I was looking through it. And I said, you know, that I can't even read my own handwriting. You know, my first impressions are that this is a well-rounded deck. It reminds me of love, but also that it is, but it's also about the love that supports us. It's about the love that endures. It's about love that is painful, but love which is also joyous. It's about love that not just for ourselves and our community, but also for our moments, you know, love for the passages of time, love for the experiences that we have. And, you know, it also has aspects of it about despair, despondency. It has this feeling that this is about love that is not just going to be beautiful. It's also going to be about love that really questions us, love that forces us to find courage, love in solitude, love with family, love where we become, like, you know, wholly integrated, love through loss, the choices that we make, love, you know, when we relax and just accept things, or sometimes the breakdown of love, or the illusion of what is love and what really it isn't. You know, this deck for me is just, there's something about here that shows love in all of its forms, and I really liked that. I really liked that it had this mature approach to love. It's not just romance, you know, and it's not just happy families. It's also about sometimes, you know, not feeling like one belongs, feeling that they're left out, and so much wanting to be a part of that, and she's not, you know, and yeah, maybe she could be, maybe she's just got to walk through. But yeah, I just found that I really liked, not just, you know, this deck is known for its diversity and for so many, like, you know, different aspects, how colorful it is and so much. But I also like the fact that it did show the more darker sides of love, the more the things that don't always work out. And yet it gives us the fact that, you know, we do persevere, we do come through, we can make it, you know, and yeah, I did really like that about this deck. It's very real, actually. It's very hopeful, but also very real. And oh, she's making me smile again. So yeah, so I'm a bit disjointed right now, so forgive me. But I just thought I'd do a little bit of a walkthrough and share it. And you know, if you have this deck, do let us know if you're interested. I would suggest really, you know, getting there quickly, because I don't know how many copies now are left available. I do know many people who this is like one of their favorite decks of all time. So that always sends a signal that there is something very, very magical when a deck is seen as, you know, a favorite amongst many. I think that holds a lot of yeah, it just is well loved, basically. So thank you today for joining me for my walkthrough of the Modern Love Tarot by Ethony. And I will see you all again soon on this channel. Have a wonderful week wherever you are.